Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Talladega Super Speedway for the 14th race in the 2021 NRSL Jerky Pro Truck Series. 29 laps of action on tap for us tonight. We know anything goes at this racetrack, and it is our first Super Speedway since Daytona. I'm joined by the man himself, Vince Freeze, who was not with us last weekend at Kentucky.
That's right. It's big, it's bold, it's fast, it's digging, baby. Donovan Cage on pole, Baranowski's second, points contenders fear this place, underdogs love it, and of course we got some leechers to spice it up. Let's get down to the pre-race grid.
So as Vince mentioned, Donovan Cage on pole with Audra Baranowskis to his outside. It is Cage's first pole on the season. Row 2 is Charles Sanford, our most recent winner from Michigan, with Jean Sanford, his younger sister. Stephen Colon and Josiah Robinson in row 3, our first pair of rookies. Colon got the pole in the Daytona 500 this year. Carter Friesen and Enzo Nareza, row 4. With Colton Schwartz and Roy Ribbleton, who's driving the truck that won the fall race here last year, in row 5. As we go through the rest of the starting grid, really no big race notes. As Vince and I were talking about, it's pretty much just you want to survive. The fuel window is, I think, around halfway to about lap 18. There's Yael Carrillo, who won the spring race last season. And Vince will go over our other past winners from years prior.
Yep, in 2017 we had Chandra Caldo, 2019 Adam Garcia, as Zach mentioned, Yael in 2020 for the spring. They Talladega 1 and Talladega 2 was Michael Markle in the 45. Zach, I think one thing to note, though, if there is one race note last year, is James Ellison did have the fastest truck here twice. He starts at the back. Let's see if he can make his way to the front.
Yes, indeed. So Ellison coming in 53 points back from Baranowskis. Baranowskis has a 27-point lead over Zach Rogers. 2/3 point of the season here. So if this is a race to lose or gain a ton of points, this is the one to do it. Ellison might start last, but he'll be the first to get to the bottom. Baranowskis is on the outside. If she can't get a good jump on Cage, she will likely be falling back through the field. And you do not want to get involved in the big one here. Baranowskis has had quite the season so far. Out of all our NTS regulars, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. Is 2 for 2 in his Jerky Pro Truck Series starts. We'll see if he can get win number 3 here tonight as we go trackside.
All right, guys, let's do this. Drivers, start your engines.
So the field will roll off. Nice long pace lap here at Talladega Super Speedway. 2X package, as I mentioned, so we're expecting a one-stop race. Vince, what do you think? When's the big one coming?
I saw last year's races. If we go back to the trends, and we had 3 or 4 yellows. I think what happened at Daytona could happen here, maybe like around lap 2 or 3. So I'm going to go on lap 3. But knowing Talladega being wider, anything can go. It's just really about avoiding the big one and where you are. If you're on the low lane, you could be safe. But unless you're at the front or you're lost to draft, there's really no safe place around Talladega for sure.
Looking at the rest of the points coming in, Gatlin Downey now 63 points back, 4th in the standings. He held the points lead at one point. Henry Sanford is 76 back, Jonathan Wong 80 back, and Max Anderson, who started off the year as the most consistent driver, is 91 points out of the championship hunt from Baranowskis. And Max Anderson, I'm almost 99% sure of this statistic, has not had a top 5 finish since his win in race 7 at North Wilkesboro. So Anderson has hit a bit of a dump since the first 7 races of the season. Yael Carrillo 8th in the points, 112 back. Colt Hudson 9th, 118 back. And Jean Sanford is 10th, 134 points back. Deanna Jones enters this race 16th in the standings. She has won a Digital Storm Cup Series race here before. We'll see if she can get back to victory lane here in the Jerky Pro Truck Series. Green flag is out, and we are underway for 29 laps of action. Talked about Baranowski's needing to get a good jump. She's got the edge on the back straightaway. Help from Charles Sanford.
Donovan Cates looking low, though. Got Colton Schwartz back there. And then you're going to see a lot of comers and goers at Dega. Is that we haven't seen these guys up at the front as they look close to 4 wide as they back it down to 3 throughout the season. Expect some surprises in the top 10 early.
Donovan Cage will lead lap 1. Not that leading does anything for you, as we are already 3 wide throughout the pack.
Daniel Bouchard Hamill, some rookies on the bottom.
How about Daniel Bouchard going for the race lead here?
Talked about James Ellison, Zach. You were right on the nose. He's on the inside line. Now let's see if he can start making his way to the front.
And a 3 wide, there's nothing wrong with the 3 wide racing here. Plenty of room at Talladega. It's the 4 wide you got to watch out for.
So far, everyone's mind there's some 4 wide back there. Sam Young, will they back it down? Let's see.
Well, Donovan Cage got a heck of a run off of turn 4. He clears Bouchard as Hamill made a move to his inside. It looks like the experience might pay off a little bit here tonight after all, Vince.
Yeah, the experience definitely pays dividends as you see some 4 wide finally. Now let's see if they can sort that out. Stephen Colon's up there.
That's Bradley Ream and Daniel Bouchard in the middle. Hanging doors. Oh, there we go. Colton Schwartz gets clipped. Zach Rogers is involved. Gene Sanford, it's on. That's the big one. You could just tell with the way everybody got spun. Nowhere to go there. Donovan Cage, Derek Hamill, Carter Friesen, Patrick Smith, Parrish, Carrillo get through, Ice, Bradley Ream, as Chung is on pit road. Her night is over, the Daytona winner. And Ream, of course, with some damage. But that is the top 8, and then next driver closest is the Lello, Brad Lewis, Vince Freeze with damage. There's James Ellison. His truck appears to be clean. Gatlin Downey. There's Zach Rogers with damage. Oh, man. Fitzwater's on pit road. You still got drivers trying to get back to the line. Charles Sanford, Ibrahimium. Max Anderson was involved. Henry Sanford was involved. Henry's going to be done. Nate Rogers is done. Sam Young, Deanna Jones, Colt Hudson, Gene Sanford. Baranowski's the points leader. That's a big blow. And that is going to shake up the point standings, without a doubt. This is big primarily for, I believe, Ellison and Downey. They appear to be the 2 drivers with the cleanest trucks left on the track. We saw Rogers with damage. He might gain points nonetheless, but I'm not sure how competitive he will be for the rest of the night. As everybody will come to pit road, we will take a look at our first caution flag of the night. Looking at what brought out our first caution flag of the night. And it's just 4 wide, gone wrong as always here at Talladega Superspeedway between Daniel Bouchard and Bradley Ream. Up the track they went, right into Stephen Colon. Schwartz gets clipped. And it's on from here. There you see Zach Rogers getting involved. Gene Sanford gets clipped and Laura Chung gets hit, and then it's on. There's nothing but smoke.
And there's nowhere to go. Everyone's just trying to miss here. Good miss by the Ellison crew right there.
Jonathan Wong missing. Oh, Owen Miles came back up, and then Nate Rogers. Chung came back down the track. Oh, but it is just blockade. There's Baranowskis. Oh,
Flip counter.
flip counter.
2 of them.
Where's
3
the sec-
maybe.
Oh, I see Laura Chung up there flipping.
Baranowski's kind of flipped.
It's still wrecking. Oh, Hudson's going to drive right into Jack
Oh.
James.
Hard hit.
Henry
Trash is
Sanford.
blocked.
Henry Sanford gets into Teppensaw. Everyone's just kind of... Oh, Charles Sanford. Right into Nate Rogers. Just for a little extra tap.
Ibrahim coming in.
Oh, Ibrahimium gets into Deanna Jones. Oh,
Oh,
Fitzwater.
my Fitzy.
Logan Williams. Oh, man.
Fitzy's on his
almost
roof,
upside
almost.
down.
Tough day for Baranowskis.
Just a mess. Allison made it through there scotch-free, I believe. Let's take a couple of onboards. Riding on board with James Ellison. A little side contact there with the 13 and the 25, but otherwise Ellison unharmed. On board with Zach Rogers. Well, will remain to be seen if the 39 truck continues. On board with Audra Baranowskis, points leader coming into tonight's race. She just got run over from behind and then whoop, up and over. Oh, and then hit again. And again. Oh man, and Fitzwater was just like, the heck with it, the truck's totaled. Oh man.
I like it, baby.
One more on board. On board with Daytona race winner Laura Chung for our last onboard. Oh, she almost made it.
It's the wild down to banking and
Wow. The roof only hit the ground once there, Vince.
interesting barrel roll if I've ever seen one.
Let's take you guys back for the race restart. Getting ready to go back racing here at Talladega. Half the field is gone from that big wreck. Deanna Jones, Logan Williams, Nicholas Jawit, Christian Vargas, Zachary Fitzwater Sr., Nate Rogers, Henry Sanford, Jonathan Wong, Colt Hudson, Jack James, Lucas Catano, Sam Young, Laura Chung. Audra Baranowskis will finish 29th. Gene Sanford, Josiah Robinson, Dylan Ibrahimium, Charles Sanford, Zach Rogers will finish 24th. That'll put him 22 points behind Baranowskis leaving this race. And Vince Freeze. Max Anderson is 1 lap down. There are 21 trucks on the lead lap. Donovan Cage leads. Derek Hamill second. Will Parrish third. Patrick Smith fourth. Friesen fifth. Carrillo sixth. Benjamin Ice seventh. Brad Lewis eighth. James Ellison ninth from starting last. RJ Bishop 10th. As we believe Nareza, Downey, Ribbleton, Schwartz, and DeLello are the other drivers with a chance to win based on damage and involvement in their wreck. That remains to be seen, Vince, but you know, I think we're not going to have another crash. I think.
Wait.
We've been wrong before, but I think we're all set crashing. I think they got one more pit stop to the end of this race, and best truck's going to get it done.
yeah, as we go back to green here as lap 8, I think it's just Max Anderson. How slow will he be? And some people in the back. You can see we see some slow trucks. Zach, I mean, this is setting up for James Ellison, man. He's been robbed here so many times. Or Yael, because Yael won here last year. And we might have a likely chance to see a new winner this season. The only one left, I think, is Don Cage, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, Donovan Cage won back at Rockingham. That was for his 6th career win. He could be looking for number 7 today. Extend the record, but right now Derek Hamill, Will Parrish, and Carter Friesen are going to go on by, as there's a good handful of drivers here looking for their first win of the year and their first career win at that.
And now it's all about just positioning, Zach. It's not really going to be about who's got the biggest draft run. The runs are done. I mean, they are definitely slow, as you can see here. Well, blocked there for a second. The top 3 trying to break away.
Just want to talk about drivers that missed the show for tomorrow's race that run Jerky Pro. Laura Chung, Daniel Bouchard, Will Parrish, Colt Hudson. Those 4 drivers also run Digital Storm Cup Series. Those 4 missed the show for tomorrow. And the only one left who's up to speed with a chance to win is Will Parrish. Bouchard is out. Chung is out. And Hudson is out, as Carter Friesen will take the lead, and they're 3 wide.
Yeah, let's keep it calm here, boys. You see there's some trucks in the back that are slow. I think there's about 12 to 15 I can do with that. That's it.
You're looking at the ticker, it appears to be 16. It looks like Cologne, Miles, Nareza, Collins, and Bouchard is still running, but he's damaged. And then, of course, Anderson is a lap down, but you can just see how they're all stretched out right now. And then at the front, they are all clumped together.
Those guys are just hoping for a wreck to get some more positions. And it has happened before where we've only had 15, 16. They go 4 wide or something, but it's unlikely at the moment.
So Carter Friesen coming in with 3 career wins. He'd be looking for career win number 4. He got all those wins last year in his rookie season. It has not been the year he has wanted. He comes in 22nd in the point standings. As there's Will Parrish, just talking about him. Looking to get a win here tonight would be big for that team. They come in, let's see, where is Parrish? 27th in the points, so not the worst rookie around. The best rookie around is Owen Miles, coming in 12th in the standings. And he runs 19th with damage that just might remain true after tonight. Deanna Jones was in the crash. Vince Freeze was in the crash. Laura Chung was in the crash. Stephen Colon, Logan Williams as well. So Parrish, I believe, the highest rookie with a shot to win this thing. But Carter Friesen's up here. Look out. Yael Carrillo's coming. RJ Bishop's a 4th-year driver still looking for career win number 1.
Brad Lewis a rookie or no?
Brad Lewis is a rookie, yes.
Okay.
And
So
it is
we-
indeed, it's a 16 truck pack, Vince. Indeed.
Yes, I think it's going to be positioning. We still have that pit stop, and that could be the ultimate decider of this thing. Do we go splash and dash, or do we take tires? I mean, realistically, splash and dash would be the best strategy.
And I believe the longer you can make it on gas, the less fuel you'll have to take. And even if it's a super speedway, getting out very far in front with like one other dude will be really helpful for you if you want a chance at winning this race. As Hamill's going to make a move. Parrish is up top 4 wide. I thought we were done racing 4 wide, Vince.
These guys just don't learn. Let's see. This is where they got to settle it out, because the back stretch.
I don't think they've settled it. I think Smith is still to the inside of Brad Lewis. They're going to keep it together, though.
Hold your breath moment there. Especially for Ellison, he was right there. And Downey too.
They clear Parrish. Still 4 wide there now with DeLello and Ice. And they cleared it. Hamill to the lead, down in front of Donovan Cage.
Gotta wonder, Zach, is this Don Cage's night? I mean, he's looking for number 7. That lucky number, can he get it again?
And second win of the season too. And coming in 137 points back of Baranowskis, a win here would really propel him up in the point standings. I believe it would get him down back under 100 back, but definitely still a long climb, as after tonight there's only 7 races left.
He still has 2 good. We know he's great at these Speedway S races, Chicagoland, Atlanta. But it's just, can he get it together on these road courses? And even Papyrus, I'll throw in Papyrus too. It's one of those tracks that he can get the job done. But can he maintain consistency in the dirt races and the road courses to get his championship going? As Yael's looking for that lead underneath.
Man, what a move going into the tri-oval. Donovan and Yael both made a move together, and then Yael made another late move. Just got to the inside of Cage, and that's going to send Hamill out of line into the back of the pack.
Jay Bishop, we talked about him looking for that first win. He's going to ride with Yael. Brian Lewis is up there.
Haven't really seen Ellison be able to move his way forward through the pack. He's just kind of been riding. I wonder if that's a fuel-saving measure. These drivers pit on lap 4 coming to 5, so they should be good to go to about anywhere from, I believe, 20 to 24. That's my big range guess. My small range guess would be 22 to 24.
You want to go longer. I just don't think tires is the way to go. They don't fall off much at Dega. It's really all about the draft and having a buddy on the exit. We'll see what happens.
Patrick Smith will take the lead. Roy Ribbleton has been pushed up to the front of the pack. I thought he might have had some damage. It looks like he does in a way. Doesn't look like he's got a lot of power leading the pack, as it left a big gap in front of DeLello. As now Gatlin Downey's up here, looking for his first win of the season and his career, I believe. It's a long list of Jerky Pro Truck Series winners in history, and it indeed would be Downey's first win if he got it done tonight.
Yeah, anyone's chance here today is you roll the dice, but man, what interesting front, man. We got a lot of new faces here we haven't seen all year. You know, usually this entire year it's been Leach, or a couple interesting races such as North Wilkesboro and Springfield. It's just crazy how dynamic has shifted at one plate race. The last plate race, we're not going to Pensacola here in this series.
In fact, if you look at the schedule, this is the last plate race on the schedule for Jerky Pro. The only other one aside from Daytona. Papyrus is a bit of a hybrid, but everyone knows they've got a shot to win at Talladega. Patrick Smith won at Cape Cod back in 2019. Didn't drive in the series last year. As I believe we got a lap truck up ahead, and it's Max Anderson. And this could be the one time they hit him. Daniel Bouchard, I'm not sure if they will have enough time. But how about Derek Hamill? He got shuffled to the back, made it right back to the front in no time. I think Hamill's got one of the best trucks out here, but he's going to get stuck behind Anderson, and that's going to let Patrick Smith fly on by.
Well, here comes Yael with the veteran move, and that's going to hurt the top. It's Donovan Cage up there freezing. Parrish. Ellison will duck well.
Yeah, it does not look like Ellison has had the truck to move forward. He's just kind of been riding at the back the entire time. Might have a little piece of damage after all. But he's keeping up in this main pack, so if he has a shot at a top 10, it would be big for him. And gaining points on Baranowskis. Him and Downey both. So Cage...
It's the field game, for sure.
Cage and Ice, the last two to clear. And now Brad Lewis with a huge run on Patrick Smith. And Brad Lewis is a protege and close friend of Zachary Fitzwater Sr. And we all know how Fitzwater drives very well.
Yep, as long as he's got no lap cars, Fitzwater's one of the best on road courses. If not, actually the best, I would say, in the truck series on road courses, too.
How about Zachary DeLello up in second place for RBR Enterprises? That truck won at Springfield last year with Jeremiah Dwayne. And DeLello comes in 35th in the points. Bradley Ream in the 11. Cole Baker won 2 races in that truck last year. But don't look now. Here comes Carrillo and Downey. We hit 10 to go last time by. 9 to go will be this time by. And you gotta wonder when pit stop window really opens up. It appears it will not be this lap. So I think it's definitely going to be closer in the 22 to 24 range, Vince.
It's all. I think you would like to go 25, 26. I don't think tires is the winning call. You see Yale make a move here with a little side draft on Brad. Now the pack is Constantine's that lap truck is out of the way. And it's really a game on. Let's see which line. It looks like Brad Lewis has to run the top, but then Yael will close up. Is that Bouchard ahead too? Will they catch him?
It looks like they will catch
Ooh.
Bouchard. Bouchard will be the last one caught. All the other slower trucks are in a pack. So now the question is, when do they catch as Downey clears for second? Ream is up top, 3 wide. Same with James Ellison. No takers this time by. Downey will make the move. Friesen will stay in line. And they're going to catch Bouchard this lap. Right before the pit cycle begins, I believe here, Vince, as Friesen makes a move to the inside of Downey for the lead. Can't quite get it to bite. No, he's there. He's got help from Parrish, Ice, and Hamill.
I really like your assessment earlier. Is that I think Hamill has the best truck. Ice is going to make a cold move right there. But here we go, Daniel Bouchard. This is going to be right into 3 right before pit stops. 4 wide, possibly.
Hamill and Cage are 4 wide there with Carrillo and Ice. They're going to catch Bouchard like this. Everyone's going to slow up. Nobody's pitting, though. Friesen will be the first one by. That's going to hurt Downey, Lewis, Cage, and Carrillo on the top side from Bouchard. As Ice goes for the lead here with 7 to go. Ellison will jump straight to the bottom. That's a big move.
Benjamin Ice, man, famously rolled over at Moostek. Can he become a winner at Talladega? That's just the crazy part of this racetrack, the storylines. But this fuel window is a mystery. Will they come in now, or are they taking that long game and looking for a splash and dash at the end? We'll find out in about 3 seconds.
They're still going to go. So maybe it's more like 24-26. It's going to be a last second pit stop, and I think everyone's just going to be taking either a splash or half a can of gas, Vince, and it's really going to depend when you pit. If you can stretch it to 2-3 to go, a splash will be enough, but if you have to pit any time from now to lap 25, this time by or next time by, I think you're stuck taking half a can. After that, you can get away with a splash, and I think that'll be the difference maker.
And right now, it's that RJ Bishop's in a great spot. He really is if he can just block that Ellison move.
Ellison doesn't seem to have a lot of power. Parrish is moving high. I think that's a sign some people are pitting.
Is it Ice and Friesen?
No one's pitting. It was just a move.
Yeah, is this going to be who blinks first? We've seen this in the past.
Here's the thought. What if they don't have to pit at all?
If they don't have to pit at all, then it's game on.
I mean, that would be... They've gone 20 laps here. I really think... I recall fuel being only about 20 laps max in the past, so I'm surprised that no one has pit thus far.
We did have some laps under caution. They could say maybe 1 or 2 laps. I mean, that's realistically all I can think of, but this is odd. This is definitely odd. And Bouchard's he's holding up, too, with the pack. That's interesting.
Parrish going for the lead on Friesen.
Here we go. They're pitting. Has to be here.
I think you're right. Yep, Parrish, Smith, Ribbleton, Carrillo, Bouchard all down pit road. But I think this group, the longer you stay out, as look at where James Ellison is all of a sudden.
Yeah, he was saving that fuel.
He's right there with Gatlin Downey. Downey and Ellison are looking to gain the most points possible over Baranowskis. Baranowskis will get 14 points for the day. If one of these two wins, they will gain 46 points in the championship.
Bradley Ream has something to say. Look at that. I think Ellison's got to have a little nose damage. There's no way he would just randomly get past like that. That was interesting.
I think he's good in the draft, but once he ducks out of the draft, he just loses a lot. As it looks like Friesen and Ellison will be the last two to pit.
Less fuel. That could be a winning move, though. If he can stay with Friesen, he's got to stay with him, though.
I don't know if Ellison's going to be able to keep up. Right now, it looks like he's right at the edge. Friesen's not gaining any speed either.
Well, this is going to be who has the best pit crew and the best splash and dash endeavors. It's going to be interesting.
Looks like between the first group and the second group, most of them are having about the same 4-second pit stop.
Someone dare stretch. There's one of these two. And Ellison was in the back. Did he stretch this out for the win? That'd be something.
I don't know if you can. Yeah, they have to pit. They are not going to make it on fuel here.
All right, now the games begin. Who is the best out the box?
Right now, Gatlin Downey first out of the second group, but he's
Who's
got
that
no
first group?
no help. There's Derek Hamill.
Oh, here they come.
Or
They're
Hamill's
going to catch him.
Parrish is actually out. Hamill merged early, I think. I'm not sure if that's going to give him a penalty or not. Ribbleton's going to have to hit the gas here. Parrish, Patrick Smith, Ellison, and Friesen are going to come out nose to tail with 2 laps to go.
I don't know if they're going to get up to speed in time, Zach, but it's a good call. I mean, they had to try something.
Yeah, I do not think they're going to be up to speed in time. Downey's got the lead. No, give it to Will Parrish with a huge run. I think Ellison
might.
Parrish is flying right now. His run's starting to die out a bit here, though.
What a move by the 51 and the 48.
Oh, he's going for it. Ellison's going for it, too. 3 wide, coming to the white flag.
All right, now it's game on. Here we go. 2.7 miles to go. What you got last lap, Talladega style?
Parrish in the lead. But here comes Patrick Smith to his inside.
Bushkar's not in the lead lap. That doesn't matter. He's got a buffer.
Patrick Smith. Friesen's going to try and get back to the bottom. Doesn't really look like he's got anywhere to go. Downey's trying to help Parrish.
Oh, 4 wide, 4 wide.
Oh, Ribbleton and Ice are rubbing doors.
Here comes RJ Bishop.
Patrick doesn't have any help. Parrish, Downey, Bishop, Carrillo. They've got the run.
Go.
Bishop to the inside.
Well,
Does
Parrish
he have
on the
enough
outside.
from Carrillo? Parrish is going to arc back down. Will Parrish gets it done at Talladega by a nose.
Surprises of all surprises that Will Parrish did not perish and gets it done at Talladega. Can you believe it?
What a finish. 26 one-thousandths of a second. It's the closest finish in recent memory. Bishop and Carrillo set it up the best they could, but Parrish just got such a good push from Gatlin Downey there off the corner. Downey will come home 3rd, Carrillo 4th, Patrick Smith 5th, James Ellison 6th, Hamill 7th, Ice 8th, Ream 9th, Ribbleton 10th. You see Brad Lewis, Teppensaw, DeLello, and Schwartz fell out of the draft there at the end on those pit cycle. What a race.
How about that, Zach? Rookie sweep the plate races. Who would have thought?
Well, hopefully the Digital Storm Cup Series race is just as exciting all the way through and at the finish. But Will Parrish is a NRSL Jerky Pro Truck Series winner here tonight. Next time we see the trucks is in 3 weeks at Phuket Kohei. Enjoy the off-week Jerky Pro drivers. Those of you that are attempting Digital Storm Cup Series races, enjoy that too. And we will see you for Digital Storm tomorrow afternoon.
I know.